What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Calusa Gamer here, and I am going to show you some quick tips on how to prevent Cyberpunk 2077 from updating in case you have a heavily modded game like, well, moi, like I do. So what you want to do is, I'll just try to make this short, simple, and fast as possible. Right-click your Cyberpunk 2077, go into Properties, and look for Updates, and apply Only Update this game when I launch it. Step 1. Step 2, and this has been working for me for pretty much every game except Elden Ring, but I found another fix for that. Anyhow, let's stick to Cyberpunk 2077. All right, what you want to do is you want to go into or find steamdb.info and look for the game Cyberpunk. Look for the app ID, and the app ID is 109-1500, 109-1500. Remember that number? Same method, right-click Cyberpunk 2077 in your Steam, go to Properties, go to Installed Files, click onto Browse, go back to Common, go backwards to Steam Apps, and you should find the Steam ID here under Map or App Manifest, and look for the number 109-1500 right here. Right click it, go into Properties, and I have it already. This is like one of the first games I always do this for. You tick on Read Only, apply it, and then hit OK. So theoretically, that should prevent the game from updating. You might see it update, but kind of say there's some kind of error, so that means basically it's prevented from updating. Another tip or a trick that I would actually do or utilize is go into Steam and make sure you're playing offline, and also to bypass the Red launcher, which I do because every time I try to start the game normally, I always get all these compiling errors and I can't play the game. Look for the exe of the game. I believe it's bin x64, and you look for Cyberpunk 2077.exe. Make sure you right click it, go into Properties, and I always run it as admin. Make sure you have that. But most importantly, you right click it and put create shortcut, which I did already. And as soon as you do that, you find a shortcut in the folder, click and drag, and I have it up here already. It's right up here. I even renamed it. You can rename it anything you want because it's basically tied into the exe of the game. And you can just double click it and run it like that. Or if you have OCD like I do and you tend to be a perfectionist, you can go into Properties, Compatibility, make sure you run it as admin. Under General, you can actually, no, is it Details or is it General? No, Shortcut. Okay, you can change the icon because I want to, to make it look like a Cyberpunk themed exe. And you're not going to see these. I have it here already, all these icons, because I did this already. But what you want to do is you want to click onto Browse and you search out your game. Where is it? 86, Program Files, x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Cyberpunk. And by default, what it's looking for is icon files. It's looking for .ico, .icl, and in our case, what we want is .exe. So you look for an exe file, which is the game, and it's right here. You just click onto that, your exe, the Cyberpunk 2077.exe, and you click open. And right after that happens, it should show up. You'll see all these different icons. It gives you a choice, and you pick whatever one you want, click OK, and hit apply, then OK, and it should change. You'll see it up here. It should change to the icon you select, and you can even right click it and just rename it to anything you want. You can rename it anything, just Cyberpunk 2077 modded, or put in all caps, lowercase, whatever your heart desires. All right, so that is it. Easy peasy. That's how you prevent the game from being updated, and you can still play with your mods, at least until, if you decide later down the road, if you want to update the game but you still want mods, you can go back on Nexus and wait until some of the modders come out with a new CET, which as of right now, this update just came out, so naturally the devs don't have new updated cyber engine tweaks, which is the most important thing for your mods to run. So yeah, just wait a week and hopefully the devs will, or not the devs, the modders, you should have updated cyber engine tweaks and red scripts and whatever else you may need for various different mods. But yeah, until then, I'm just gonna play the regular Cyberpunk 2077 with the current update that it's on, which not the new one, I mean the previous one. And I'm probably not gonna update it for a while because I'm sick and tired of going through this updating process, and I have like hundreds of mods installed, and I'm not looking forward to reinstalling stuff. So all right, there you have it. If you found this tutorial useful, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. All right, and yeah, I upload at least a couple times a week, so click the notifications as well. And most importantly, please consider on sharing my videos, because as you know, I am shadow banned, and yeah, the algorithm, in quotes, they're making sure that my content's not getting out there because of my stupid memes and stuff that I post.
You never learn, do you?
Whatever.
Oh, yes, that's how it works.
I'm just having fun.
Evidently so.
How's that working for you?
All right, so yeah, I'll see y'all later. All right, see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
What if they're right? What if I'm wrong? What if the best of my story was
All right, just a brief test. As you can see, the game still works. I'm playing in virtual reality. Unfortunately, I had to erase the mod settings though, because the game wouldn't start up, but I'm at least able to play the game without updating it, and I'm able to play in VR, so play for a couple minutes just to see how long I can play for until the game craps out. And which sucks for me right now is the only way I can play this game is through Oculus, the link cable. Normally, I like playing this game with the virtual desktop, but I'm not able to record anything using virtual desktop. The performance is amazing though on virtual desktop, but I can't record in OBS. I tried every method I know how, but it's just not working. And I have no idea where I'm going. Is this a dead end? That's not good. Massive frame stutter. Yeah, I don't think any of these mods work. I don't know. Normally, I'm able to play this game at its max, 3920. Turn the screen space off. Actually, I think it looks better without the screen space reflections. In VR, at least. Damn. This area is notoriously heavy in performance. You know, I'm probably gonna have to... I'm gonna end up just probably reinstalling the entire game. I don't know. Shady Project Red is won again. But for those of you who are playing this game in VR, this is how you do it.
Check that out.
Not all the mods are going to work, depending on which ones you have installed, but at least you'll still be able to play in VR until there's a fix. With the Cyber engine tweaks. And Luke Ross is probably going to have to come out with the updated VR version. I don't know. I don't get it. Normally, this method does work. I mean, as you can see, it does work, but something broke the other mod somehow. Oh, what the hell? Well, then again, I have hundreds of mods installed in this game, so... When I reinstall the game with new mods, I'm really gonna try to discipline myself. I'm gonna just install the ones that I really need or really want. I'll probably just stick to, you know, any mods that are just mainly like aesthetics. 'Cause I hate going through this. I'm probably going to stay away from the texture stuff as well. The only thing I might add is, in terms of texture stuff, I mean, I don't know if they're really considered textures, but I might reinstall the Blade Runner, which adds different advertisements. Because, you know, I'm a sucker for real world advertisements in games. So that is probably it for that. Other stuff, maybe just gameplay stuff, like better vendors. And auto drive for me is a must, because it's just that it's a blast, man, to be able to just have your car drive from point A to point B without you having to do a damn thing. And the aerial vehicles, so those two are a guaranteed. All right, anyhow, there you have it. I have absolutely no desire to play this game anymore as is right now. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found the tutorial somewhat useful. Not as useful as I thought it was going to be, or as useful as I wanted it to be. But if you don't have too many mods installed, and if you're playing in VR, then this, the method does work. But if you have like dozens or hundreds of mods like I do, and that's installed, the game's not going to start up unless you erase the mod settings. I think it's R6 something, no bit. I forgot. I'll put it in the link in the video. I'll post it in the link in the video description on where to find it. But erase the mod settings and you should be able to start the game up just fine. But like I said, unfortunately, your mods are probably not going to work. So I don't know. Anyways, sorry to waste y'all time. If you did find it useful, smash a like and sub. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
What if they're right? What if I'm wrong? What if the best of my story was laying all along?